Live from a dimension not of your own, but somewhere else.
It was too late. The rats had already consumed him.
This is a bloody good time.
Welcome back, you gorgeous little freaks. He's Sly Dog. I'm Mozart the Mad. Six Nations tournament started today, so shout out to our Ireland fan.
Indeed.
I think we've got one. So thank you very much.
And we are big fans of the Guinness.
That is a true fact. So there you go. But yeah, glad you're back here with us again. We saw well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to save my opinion till the end.
Fair enough.
We watched, what's it called?
Send Help.
That's right. I needed help. Send Help. It's out new, directed by Sam Raimi.
Yep.
How do you start on this one?
I don't even know. But firstly, before we even get there, one, it would be super fun if we tried to do the Guinness challenge on the show. You know, yeah.
Split the G.
Split the G.
Yeah, I don't have any.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I just got the shirts.
Well, then let's get some fucking glasses, bro.
We need to do something like that.
But
anyway,
we are focusing on building because the YouTube algorithm is a touchy thing. We are working on building our Spotify audience, so we do just want to say absolute thank you to the listeners that we have. We've gone to Austin, Dallas, Texas. Of course, we love our fellow Texas boys and girls, either one, anything in between, anything outside of those. We love that you're listening.
We just like the girls.
I love them both. And all in between.
Okay. Anyway.
And we got them in New York, which is crazy.
I can't believe it. But yeah, thanks for tuning in.
We apparently really Yankees like the Southern Boys. And we love you too. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So,
and in Ireland, of all places.
Yeah. I don't know who you are. How you
never expected it, but.
Yeah. It's Go Irish. That's all I can say for that one. Okay.
Absolutely here for it.
Oh, yeah.
Sláinte, thank you.
Sláinte, yeah. Let's get into this movie because I want to talk about it.
All right, fair enough.
I liked it.
Okay, let's do as we usually done before. First impressions. Did you see the trailer?
A little bit.
Okay.
Just enough that I was curious.
Okay.
And that was really all I needed.
Yeah.
And so, I was kind of excited about this one. I like Sam Raimi. He's done some wonderful stuff. Some of my favorite movies are some of the ones that he's done. So I was really excited about that.
Go ahead. Tell them which ones.
Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
You were talking about it before the movie.
Yeah. I mean, I'm serious. I've seen that movie literally over 70 times.
Yeah.
Sometimes when things get difficult and I just need to just totally escapism, that's my movie. That's one of the ones I go to. And it's primarily the one I go to. So.
You were saying that's practically like an emotional comfort movie. That's
it really is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like I can watch that, tune out, but I'm still paying attention. I'm still getting the chuckles out of it, the one-liners and stuff. Bruce Campbell, love the guy. Bruce, if you want to join us on the show, just saying, call me.
Yeah, and if you want to see my brain get blown out the back of my skull, if he was ever on the show,
we'd be geeking out.
Holy hell.
That's Bruce Campbell. That's really Bruce Campbell.
It's one of those situations where you always use their full name.
Right.
So you're like, okay, Bruce Campbell. Right. What did you think of this movie, Bruce Campbell?
Sorry. Mr. Bruce Campbell. I didn't mean
Are you a sir? Yeah. I don't know if you're a sir.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's big Sam Raimi fan.
Yeah.
So
love Sam Raimi. He's
excited to look,
and he's still pulling it out.
Big time.
He's doing great, man.
Yeah.
Which I love seeing break into the stereotype because we've been seeing a generational shift where some of these old dogs that have been in horror. Sorry to call you out, Danny Boyle, but what the hell with 28 years later, man?
I lost your step on that one.
A little
Sam's
bit.
doing good, though.
Sam's doing good.
Yeah.
He did great.
You know what you're going to get. You just don't know what you're going to get.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, that's the best part. This is the best part. And this movie did not disappoint.
No.
It had that whole suspense kind of good guy, bad guy sort of thing. And
I will say it still took me by surprise.
It did.
Because I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, intriguing, fun. Right. All right. Like, let's see what we got.
I was thinking more, I was really hoping it wasn't like Lost.
Yeah.
That was started off good and then kind of fizzled out. So, okay. And so I was really optimistic, maybe I was more hopeful than optimistic.
That's
maybe
fair.
I should put it that way.
Yeah.
And was not disappointed.
Well, I was ready, like, I don't know, halfway, 2/3 of the movie in.
Yeah.
I was confused. I was like, are they actually going to make this a rom-com? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, when the fuck is this stuff going to happen? Because, like, we had a little bit and it was gross, but, like, I was waiting for the big swingers.
Yeah.
And thank God Sam Raimi came through and he brought it.
Yeah, he's like, maybe it would be nice and sweet or not. And it were not. Yeah.
All right. Should we throw down the spoiler zone and get going?
Throw down the spoiler zone.
All right. Spoiler alert right there. This is your warning. If you don't want any spoilers,
jump
to the timestamp in the description. Otherwise, continue listening and we love all of you.
Have fun. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, do you want to start the plot or do you want me to start? How do you want to do this?
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. What's her name?
The character Linda?
Linda Little.
Little.
Yeah. Linda Little. I've been hitting you all night.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Yeah. I've been doing that to him. This movie was so fun because that was one of the things I did to him regularly. There were so many times.
It's like through the whole movie. Like this. I'm like, I know. I'm watching the same movie. Go.
And I'm just grabbing on him like, do you fucking see? But that was this movie. So,
yeah,
we start with the story of Linda Little, who is working for some kind of like Fortune 500, super fancy.
Yeah.
You never really find out what they do. You just know it's rich. Like, it's very profitable.
What was her position? Wasn't accounting. It was...
She was some kind of analyst.
Logistics and planning or something.
Yeah, like or almost like legal. It was something like that. Like
just like she was laying out the game plan for the entire multi-billion-dollar corporation.
Yeah.
Pretty much by herself. And not getting any credit for it.
Yeah.
Schmucky guy.
Yeah.
Donald or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
If you've worked in any sort of corporate situation at all,
yeah.
you're going to know this guy. He's the one that everybody does all the work and he gets all the credit for it. The front
one of those
guy,
guys.
the face man, just can't stand those kind of people.
Yeah. But she's done her time. She was there with his father.
Right.
And
she just recently passed away.
Uh-huh. And she had spent 7 years.
Right.
Working for him.
Right. Working for Dad.
Putting in her time, doing her thing, due diligence, all that stuff, showing good work.
Dad loved her.
Yeah. And was on her way to become VP.
Right. Dad said, you're going to be my VP.
Yep.
As soon as we get this settled up, you're my VP.
Yep.
Dad died.
Dad dies. And now, young
Skippy Dad.
Douchebag. I mean, to be fair, he acted it so well.
Oh, he was a jerk.
Because he did such a good job of being an absolute shit fuck.
Yeah.
Through the whole thing.
That's going to be a double bleep.
I know. I know, but he was like...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He was despicable.
He was the boss's kid that never had to do anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he played this spoiled, just kind of gross, entitled, sheltered little rich boy really well. He did a really good job, but that's one of the things is that you hate him through a lot of it until I would say like...
Till they play golf.
Like about 3/4. Well, see, I stopped. I guess I wouldn't say I stopped hating him. It's more they just got on even planes.
Well, they made it like you said. This is fixing to be a rom-com,
right?
And so you had to have a little sympathy for the guy.
Yeah, they humanized him just enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but before we jump ahead or anything like that, Sonny Boy has taken over, which is a testament to how badly we didn't like him. We didn't even bother to remember his name. Yeah, Overwatch is going to put the name right there. But, so, Son has taken over, and he's basically like a frat boy.
I'm going to say this. Did you notice and I asked you this in the theater.
Yeah.
You didn't notice it.
Mm-mm.
I swear. The kid's dad he's got a big portrait of Dad on the wall in the back of his office. I swear it was Bruce Campbell.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
I mean, it was like that little bitty Easter egg where it's like, here you go, Bruce.
Yeah.
Have an appearance. It's almost like the Marvel movies.
Where Stan Lee's always
Lee's showing up in
a barista or a librarian.
Right,
it's just
I swear that was a picture of Bruce Campbell in there because we've just been talking about it. I'm like, hey.
Yeah. No, especially with how big of a fan you are and
Yeah.
the fact that we were just talking about it. Like, I could totally see you spotting that and being
or
like...
I was hallucinating from too much salt on the popcorn. I like a lot of salt on the popcorn.
Is that all it takes for you?
Easy. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm simple. Yeah.
Man, must be nice.
I'm drinking non-alcoholic ginger beer over here, and I'm getting wound up. So there's a big thing going on in Singapore. Poor Linda's put this whole big package together. They were going to... No, it wasn't Thailand. It wasn't Singapore either. Bangkok.
That's Thailand.
No, Bangkok is Thailand.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Bangkok.
Yeah.
All right, my mistake.
Okay.
I thought it was for Singapore for some reason, but you're right, Bangkok.
Yeah.
Putting a big plan together. Yeah, you'd think I know my geography. But Linda's already put together several packages, and Donald the Schmuck is taking credit for everything.
Donovan was the that he kept taking credit because he was like over and in the same frat as...
played golf together.
Yeah.
Schmucky boy.
Yeah. That's a good name, Schmuck.
Daddy's boy.
At least I don't have to bleep it every time.
Yeah. Schmucky boy.
Yeah, so Schmuck, he was in the same frat as Linda's current boss. And Homeboy was taking credit for all of her stuff. She was very underappreciated. Right. Undervalued for what she brought to the team because she didn't look the part.
She was socially awkward.
She was a little socially awkward, and she played it great.
She really did.
It made it very uncomfortable very often.
Yeah, talking with was it tuna fish sandwich?
Yeah, a little bit of a tuna fish stuck on her lip. And even just in her interactions when she's like trying to insert herself. Yeah.
She just didn't fit in well. And that kind of...
Into that corporate environment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just didn't bode well for her. And that's kind of why she got looked over, because she didn't have the image.
Yeah.
She wasn't the one that could go play golf and close a deal because she's, hey, one of those type of people.
It's so douchey that of all the things he picked golf.
Yeah.
Like, at first he was doing the corporate thing where he was like, you need to be able to close a deal. You need to be able to network and talk to people.
Right.
And he's just like, and play golf.
Right.
And I'm like, what the does golf have to do with it, you rich white boy sissy?
Yeah. Schmuck. He's a jerk.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We've all seen him.
He gave me the ick hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, they've got to go to Bangkok to seal this final deal.
Did you think his offer was legit, or do you think he was pandering?
I think he knew he needed Linda to do all the work on this 20-hour flight to Thailand, while he and the frat guys hung out and laughed. Had a boys' trip. Let her sit in the back and do all the work. Mm-hmm. And as soon as that deal was closed, she's gone. She may even get a flight back home at that point in time.
Yeah. No, I called the bullshit too.
Yeah.
Where I was, because he offers her this thing. He's like, we need to close this Bangkok merger or deal, whatever the it was. And so you need to come along. Why don't you come along and prove yourself? Like, you know.
You can prove yourself and seal this deal. We'll be in good shape.
Yeah. And so she goes on the flight.
Yeah. And private jet, company jet. It's 4 or 5 frat guys, stewardess, pilot, co-pilot, and then Sweet Linda's in the back working on her laptop. Has got this whole thing set up, ready to go. All she got to do is hit save.
Mm-hmm. But then...
little something we find out about Linda.
She is apparently... And I liked how they set it up. Because in like the credits, they showed her library.
Yes.
Where they had like books like this. They had off-grid living, survivalist books, different stuff like that. And they show her...
medicinal plants. Yeah, all these books, all these outdoor survivor type books.
And like pictures of her on a mountain and, you know, outdoorsy.
Right.
Type
all
stuff.
All the good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, she just wants to be able to make it on her own if a plane crashed and she ended up on an island by herself.
Yeah.
Oops, did I give it away? But
so
she's in there, like I say, working away, and frat guys go, "Oh, you got to see this," and they pull up a video off of some streaming channel, whatever, and it's Linda's audition tape to get on the game show Survivor.
Yeah, which she is already a big fan of. They established that earlier. Yeah,
established earlier that she's a big fan. And was doing everything she could to get on the show.
Yeah, but while she's working her ass off to make all of this happen for them, and she figures it out. Like, they show like some of the dialogue where it's like, we have no reason to like stop this deal because of these loopholes. So she's literally helping this evil Fortune 500 corporation make this happen seamlessly. But then she notices that all 5 of these guys are huddled around a laptop, very obviously laughing their ass off at something.
Right. And glancing back to the back of the plane where she's sitting and giggling and pointing.
Like some teenage high school.
Junior
type.
high. That's not even high school. That's junior high nonsense.
Bull. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she hears her own voice because she would know her own Survivor tape.
Right.
So she hears that, and what really sealed the deal for me immediately with that, like, don't get me wrong, schmuck guy was already being a schmuck and was gross from the beginning.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was laughing with his friends, he looks to the back of the plane, sees her hurt and looking at him, and keeps laughing.
Yeah.
He's just like, you're so stupid for doing this.
He did not garner any sympathy at all.
Like, you don't even have you no shame?
None. He never had to. He
needed some and he got some.
We'll get to that in a moment. Anyway,
so
Linda's like, delete.
Yeah.
Just completely erases all the hard work she spent the last 20 hours on this plane putting together. She's like, I ain't doing it.
Oh, dude.
I was so proud of her.
I was too, man. I was like, don't you dare press save, girl.
Nope. She just
the system. Don't you do it.
And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I think even in the theater, I was like, girl. Like, yeah. And so after she does that, Turbulence, yeah. People start bouncing around.
She does what you're supposed to do in a plane. When you're in your seat, keep your seatbelt fastened. These guys are all up walking around, hit the turbulence. Whoa, what was that? And
even Schmuck Guy makes a comment where he's like, put your seatbelt on unless you're a like, And
everybody's like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And all of a sudden they're bouncing off the roof of the airplane because it's going down.
Yeah.
Poof, poof, and then you start to see, I've never seen this effect before.
Which one?
Watched a lot of plane crash movies and stuff like that. I've never seen it from the inside where you actually see the fuselage snap a little bit.
Wasn't that cool?
It was a really good effect.
It was this dope thing, and you saw the emergency door. You saw it like flex and start,
and then sucked out. I mean, I've seen the doors open up or whatever, and a hole get ripped in it, but that was a really cool effect.
And typically it's immediate, right? Like in previous plane stuff, it's like, oh, we've got turbulence, we're bouncing, and then the door just like ejects. It's just gone.
Right.
But this one, you actually saw the metal like
slow, terrifying. You know what's coming.
Yeah. It was cool.
And then finally the hole rips open and some of the frat boys go flying out.
Yeah. That was okay. This is when we already get our first taste of kind of some Sam Raimi comedy.
This was so good.
Because this was when Donovan the douchebag, who was taking credit for all of her stuff, he tries to kill her. He's like, give me your seat. He's like grabbing onto her,
trying to pull himself,
choking her.
Yes,
like trying to kill her in the seat. What is that going to do for you?
It's an idiot.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But then another guy gets flung out, bites his leg because
grabs Donovan's leg. And he's like, don't let me go, and he's kicking.
And Donovan's got his foot and it's just
get away,
knocking teeth out.
Oh yeah, you see teeth go and then out the door. That's, low pressure or whatever. And the guy's trying to bite Donovan's leg. And then more fight. All of a sudden, he's out the window.
Yeah. Well, she stabs his hand.
Well, she grabs him. Like a silverware, starts floating down the aisle, and she grabs a fork and jams it into Donovan's hand. And finally, let's go. And but he doesn't go. This is where Sam jumps in.
Yeah.
And he had this little bit in there. Donovan apparently gets hung up on something out close to the wing.
Was his tie?
Was it his tie? Oh, that makes it even better.
His face tie gets
right
caught
outside Linda's window, and it's like poof, 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 bleeding everywhere, and he's flopping in the wind, and the best part, she just kind of calmly reaches over and closes
the light.
He's on the wing. I don't care.
We're just going to ignore that. We have bigger problems right now, bigger fish to fry.
And then we see the ocean approaching at a high rate of speed.
I really like that effect, though. That was creepy.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned it in the last episode when we were doing Iron Lung, but like submarines scare me worse than the ocean.
Yeah.
But being lost out to sea, like some of those videos and stuff where all you see is blue, I'm like, okay, that's fine while you're in a boat. But can you imagine swimming?
No.
And all you see is blue?
The plane comes down,
slams
starts
in.
to crack.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw me do it or not. Starts to go under.
Yeah.
And as she's still trying to get her seatbelt undone and the water starts to rise, I went,
oh no, I held my breath with you. I saw you do it.
Because I was like, okay, is this going to be realistic or not?
Yeah. So I 100% heard you inhale and I was like, oh.
So we're both sitting in our chairs hoping that we don't run out of oxygen before she does. And luckily she gets the belt off, slides through the big hole in the fuselage and pops up.
Indeed.
Yeah. And it was really neat. You could see the nose of the plane underwater busted and
logistically it looked real. It looked like a real plane.
Yeah. It was a really, really cool effect.
Yeah.
That whole scene
was
done well.
Yeah.
The special effects were very, very good on that one.
Yeah. And again, not too much, not too little. Right. It was all necessary.
It was necessary. That's a good way of putting it. She pops up top.
Yep.
Flotation device luckily floats.
Indeed.
She grabs it, trying to figure out where to go, and then luckily we see an island silhouetted in the not too distant distance.
And so from what I understand, she just kind of coasts. Like she's exhausted. Her adrenaline dump has probably already happened.
Absolutely. Yeah. She may have kicked a little bit, finally got to the beach, and then falls asleep.
But she blacks out, or at least for us, she blacks out. Screen goes black. She wakes up. She's on the beach. And she's, coughing up water and all that stuff. And she starts looking around. And she's like, okay, well, I'm here now.
Yeah.
Let me go look for survivors. And so she does. Yeah. And who the does she find?
Schmucky boy.
The Schmucky boy.
He had the one life preserver inflatable, I think, in the whole plane. And a flotation device from his seat.
And he's one of those schmucks. I wouldn't be surprised if he took it from the steward. The flight attendant, excuse me. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
They don't ever talk about it, but he's also got a severe injury, which I was a little...
she said it wasn't broken, but I'm thinking, as many times as we smack shins when we're fighting, I'm thinking it was just a deep bruise. There was a cut on it, but it wasn't broken, she said.
Exactly. And that was my thing, was it still looked like a flesh wound, and like on the same leg, in the same location, I've been attacked by a dog.
Oh yeah.
And had to walk and do all of that and drive a vehicle while I'm just bleeding all over the place.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think you could have walked, you big
he was kind of a weenie.
Yeah. Which, that also tracks. Like, he could get a paper cut. And,
right. Well, he's so used to having people wait on it.
Yeah.
So why get up when I've got this person here that I'm about to fire anyway? She can just bring me stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we turn it into.
Yeah. But he's asleep for about a day and a half is what they say. And while he's down, she takes him, puts him up, makes a shelter over him, starts getting water, keeps the sun off him, gets water for the two of them.
Here's the storm coming in, starts collecting immediately, starts gathering stuff for food, shelter, and clothing.
Very resourceful woman.
It's like she memorized every book in her library, and it was time to shine.
Yeah.
And she really did.
Yeah.
She
made fire in like 2 days.
Yeah.
In like Thailand humid conditions.
Yeah.
That is not easy with how wet everything is.
Well, she even made the comment on her audition video. There's 3 ways to make fire, and I can do all 3. So we're like, okay.
But at least they set that precedent. It wasn't just like, no experience, no training or anything. I just magically just rub sticks together and
I don't know if you ever tried to do that.
Oh, dude.
It is not easy.
It's a nightmare, man. If you ever have to make fire like that, you better be ready for endurance.
Yeah.
And they showed that, too. Yeah. While she was doing it, she was sweating, huffing.
Trying to get
she was struggling. And just to get that tiny ember. But I also love the mechanics that they did with that, because she had the ember. She already had the fire structure built.
Ready to go.
With plenty of airflow.
She thought ahead.
Yeah. She thought ahead. She was being smart and prepared. And as somebody who loves to camp and I love going off grid and survivalist type stuff like that, I love
geeking out.
Yeah, I love seeing all the little stuff to be like, okay, she thought it through. She's being smart. Like she knows, she gets it. Because man, if you get that little ember, much less when it's cold, but you just need it.
Save it.
All of a sudden, that is like your purpose in life is like to keep this thing going.
Yeah,
and she did. She did great. But sure enough, just to move things along a little bit, she gets water. And of course, they're in a tropical climate, so it rains a lot, it floods a lot.
Yeah.
So they deal with that, but they get fresh water, and homeboy wakes up.
And immediately, he's like, bring me this, do that for me, I need water.
Yeah.
Expects her to keep catering to
Why aren't you starting a smoke pile? Like,
how come you haven't tried to get help yet? Why are you? Well, I'm trying to keep us both alive and fed and water.
Yeah.
Well, you need to change your priorities. Have you even written help in the sand yet? Have you set up a bonfire? Make something big. And immediately starts telling her everything that he thinks she should be doing. We need to build a raft. She's like, no, we're doing just fine. We need food. We need water. We need shelter. Then we'll figure stuff out.
Yeah.
So,
which honestly is the smarter move.
Absolutely, it was a smarter move.
Because what else is a rescue team going to do? They're not going to go look through the ocean. It's 70% of the planet.
Right.
They're going to know where you crashed, and they're going to try to find the nearest landmass.
Start in a circle, spiral your way out, trying to find that one little golden nugget. In Thailand, Philippines, there's hundreds of islands. Who knows which one they're
unpopulated? On? There's so many.
No telling where they are.
Yeah.
So I can understand getting a signal fire going, especially something up high where maybe a passing ship sees that makes sense. But she was absolutely right. We got to get out of the sun because it's going to beat us to death. We've got to get fresh water, and then we've got to find some nutrition because we're going to starve.
Yeah.
And you're already injured.
Yeah.
So your body's kicking into overdrive, burning calories, just trying to repair itself.
Yeah.
So she definitely made the better choice.
Oh, yeah. And if you're ever in that situation, just as a PSA, like you were saying after we got out of the movie, first thing you find water, then you get shelter, then you get fire, then you get food. Because you need heat, that's the hierarchy. Then after that's established, then you go make a smokestack and do all of that.
Right.
Because even if you make a smokestack, you don't know when they're coming.
Right. You may be, dead 2 weeks before somebody comes by, but hey, your smoke's looking good.
Yeah. What good's that going to do anybody?
None.
Yeah. But you start to see the dynamic change, and I appreciated that she didn't take too much shit. Like, he starts throwing his around, trying to do all of this stuff.
Well, she was tired of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely sick and tired of it. She wasn't going to put up with it anymore.
And especially because, like she said, circumstances had changed, bro. Like,
absolutely,
you need to get with the game.
Right.
This is about survival now. This isn't a CEO office.
Right. Yeah, we're not back home.
Honestly, though, I would have been way pettier than her. I would have been so much more of a bitch than she was. Absolutely, don't even play with me. Because
she did.
She did, but not enough for me. I would have. Okay, so here's what happens. So he's going around being Schmucky McSmuckerson and doing his thing, and he's trying to tell her what to do. She's trying to explain that she has the expertise in this situation. He doesn't believe her. He's like, who the hell are you? Why would I listen to you? We need to do what I say, type of thing. And eventually, what does he say? Does he say, like, you're stupid or
something like that? And she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
He insults her to a point where she's like, what did you just say? And I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
But then she took the more mature route that I would not have taken, where she grabs her food, she grabs her spear.
Grabs her water.
And she just walks off.
See ya.
And she leaves him there for like
day and a half.
She leaves him there for another day and a half.
It was morning when he finally woke up, or maybe noonish.
Yeah.
And she just took off and didn't come back till afternoon the following day. And he's like, she'll be back. She'll be back.
Uh-huh.
She better come back. It's not funny anymore. You better come back. And just nightfall.
She's still not wearing his will down. No, I would have been so petty where I would have kicked sand on the fire. I would have grabbed the tree branches and destroyed the shelter myself.
Yeah.
And been like, you can cook and steam and I'll eat you later.
Is that when the Is that when the storm came up that night?
And destroy the shelter?
And destroyed his shelter. Because it was a very flimsy preliminary shelter.
Yeah, it was a lean-to shelter.
Yeah.
And
then he's got no shelter, and he's not getting up to fix anything. And then that next morning, the sun comes up and it's beaten down.
He cooked.
Oh, he was
crispy.
He was crispy.
He was crispy by that afternoon.
Very crispy. And then she shows back up. Oh, would you like some water?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. But he wasn't sorry.
And so, no, of course he wasn't. Yeah. There was a means to an end.
Yeah.
100%. But this is the game that they play where he seems sincere just long enough to get to this next step, and then he ends up f***ing her over.
Yeah.
But once they finally come to kind of like at this first iteration of a peace pact, where he's like, I'm sorry, let me contribute, let me help. Clearly you actually do know what you're talking about.
Yeah. She's
like, okay, well, I saw some tracks. I need to go hunt a boar. A boar.
Okay. I don't know how many of you have actually seen wild boar. Here in Texas, we got a bunch of them. These things get up 300, 400, 500 pounds. Monsters. They're four-legged chainsaws. That's all they are.
Not to be messed with.
She goes after a big one.
With a stick. I did like, though, that she hardened it. Did you notice?
She did harden it. She did it. She had it in the fire.
She had it in the fire. She hardened it. She honed it.
And then Sam Raimi comes through for us again.
And this is kind of when it really becomes like a body horror, gore, gross kind of thing. A little bit of gore, yeah. Because they got a little excessive with it.
Well, it got excessive to the point of absurdity.
Yeah.
Which was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because, usually a little bit of grotesqueness and you're grossed out. An excessive amount, usually, at least for me anyway, has a complete opposite effect.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's funny.
Yeah.
And this one got funny with this big honking pig stomping through the woods coming after. It's got snot flying out of its nose.
Uh-huh.
She
gets the jump on it and she stabs it.
Jumps on its back from a tree branch. Wah! And that was very much a Sam Raimi touch because it had that whole flying down.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah. So she stabs it, stick breaks off, and I appreciated that it wasn't an insta-kill. This f***er didn't go down.
Not easy.
And no, boars are not easy to do that to. There's a reason why there's a boar spear. A specific spear.
Got one run over
that he actually has.
Because you never know.
Still wonder what you do in your free time. But that you have that has barriers on the spear because they will gore themselves to gore you. They will take a spear,
They'll
through
run
it.
Up the spear.
They'll run up the spear
yeah.
to then get after you. And that almost happens. So she stabs it. Boar does a quick 180, comes at her. She takes the broken stick, buries it in its neck, and it's trying to climb up the stick as it's trying to gore her and eat her. Yeah. But the whole time it's doing that, what was it, like 3 times? It's just snotting all over her.
So gross.
It was disgusting.
I loved it.
If that ever happens to me when I'm in the wild, I'm going to call you.
Yeah, okay.
And then,
goes for his eye, she?
Yeah, she takes the sharpened part out of its back.
Oh,
and
that's right. That's where she got it.
Prison shanking it in the eye.
Yeah, sewing machine just
yeah. Very resourceful, very practical.
I loved her.
I actually liked the gritty tactics that she used. Like
with the blood splattering all over and that wild look she gets in her face is like,
But even before, because that was kind of in the aftermath. But when she's freaking out and screaming, she was still smart. She was still practical. She pulled the thing out. She was like, go for a soft spot. She's not going to go for the side of the head because that's hard plate. You're not going to get through that.
No.
So she starts going for soft meat, digging into that eyeball, and you just watch it out of its head. And then eventually she kills it.
Eyeball things in this one that were kind of gross.
There are a couple eyeball things. You thought that was the gross part?
No. Later on, it gets gross.
Yeah, I thought the other part, was gross.
Yeah, you nearly lost her at that one.
Oh, my God. I've got a thing about bodily fluids, man. Like,
We'll get to that in a minute.
oh my God. Well, this was the first bodily fluid with this thing snotting all over her. She manages to kill it and then goes back to Schmucky Schmuckerson and just drops its head. How she cut it off, I have no idea.
I don't know.
But she just drops its head on the floor.
That thing had to have been beach ball size.
Oh, absolutely.
With tusks and everything else. That thing had to weigh a good 40 pounds.
That was like a 12-inch neck.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. She's just like, da.
Yeah.
Have some boar head.
Yeah, so she drops it down in front of Schmucker, and she's looking at him, and it's like...
Covered in blood.
Yeah, she's covered in blood. Yeah, and she's like, so I did this. You know, I think I like hunting. And she just kind of stares at him like... And then...
Oh, freaked out for Schmucky Schmuckerton there.
Yeah, he's totally like that. Like, I know, like, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were capable, and now you're really capable.
So
but then they cook some meat.
Cooking the meat, got the nice big leg cooked over the big rotisserie fire there on the beach. Very romantic.
Yeah, this is our first rom-com moment, right?
This is when she starts chuckling.
Yeah.
Because I brought home the bacon, and they're meanwhile stuffing their faces and thinking this is hilarious. First thing they've had to eat substantial
Yeah.
in a couple days, probably.
But yeah, they both start laughing, and they kind of develop what you think is this camaraderie.
Kind of a bond.
Yeah.
Survivor's bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, we're not there yet. I'm not going to say it yet. But yeah, so story continues. He starts feeling better.
Amazingly, because she saved him.
Uh-huh. And then, is this when he throws his next fit?
Trying to remember.
When he tries to... Does she show him the island?
She goes on.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting to where he can walk around a little bit. So she says, let's go on a tour of the island.
Yeah. So they take her around.
And if typical, big islands got the big cliffs and stuff like that. And so they're walking around the edge of this big, tall cliff. And she starts explaining some of the plant life and the wildlife and stuff like that. And,
Don't eat these. These are poison.
right, this is how you tell if you don't want to stick it in your mouth. You want to break it, rub it on your skin. If you start to get a rash form or some kind of reaction to it, it's poisonous.
Is that real?
I don't know. I never read the book.
Okay.
I need to read the book.
Yeah. I don't know, but it sounded practical.
I was like,
yeah. I was like, son of
yeah.
I need to
I'm
test
not going
that.
to try it, but
I will before I eat one.
I'm going to read it. I got a whole plethora of books over there.
But there is like a big cliff passageway that has a massive stone fall into the ocean. Yes. That's going to come back later.
She's pointing stuff out. She's like, our camp is right there.
Yep.
Don't eat these berries like this. If it's white or if it's green or if it's another
blue?
color. Yellow.
Yellow?
I think it was yellow.
Oh, because the berries that were,
Yellow, white, or green. Don't eat them.
Yeah.
And you see those two big rocks over there that kind of make an X. Don't even go over there. Thorns, bad jungle.
Poison vines.
Poison vines. You're going to be dead if you go over that way. So stay off that side of the island. We'll be right here. We'll be fine. We got plenty to eat. They found fresh water flowing from a waterfall.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
And she had a whole little weird scene that I didn't...
I liked the scene.
I didn't understand it.
To me, the way I interpreted it is that she's looking down in the water and she's seeing her reflection. And she's seeing the person she always wanted to be. She's lost some weight because
the off-grid wild woman. Okay.
Because she's lost weight because they haven't been eating.
Right.
She's living her dream.
Or the survivalist dream. Yeah.
And that's what it is. She's like, I am on this deserted island.
Yeah.
And I'm thriving.
Okay, that makes sense.
I've built a shelter.
Yeah.
I figured out food. I've found water. I can do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to be okay.
Full embodiment of that independence.
Yes.
And I proved it to myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to me, that's what she was seeing when she saw her reflection.
I can totally see
because if you remember at the very, very beginning, when she left the office crying, she sat in her car and looked up in her rearview mirror of her car.
Oh, I love that scene.
Yeah, I was like, you can do this. You're strong. You can believe
You are
in
good
yourself.
enough
You are
exactly
good
the way
enough.
you are.
Yeah.
And it was really well acted. And
Yeah, she did good.
I mean, you're not living life if you haven't looked in your car mirror while you're a mess and just been like, you are good enough, you are strong enough, you got to get it together, you can do this.
Yeah.
Like having one of those self-pep talks.
And the next time she sees a reflection, she is good enough.
Uh-huh.
She is doing it.
And she's killing it.
And she is killing it.
Literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has a shower, comes back, her hair is all good, she's all clean, and she's like, hey!
I feel fresh and happy.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, he's burned. Second-degree burns from the sun.
Still crispy.
Oh, yeah.
Still limping.
Oh, yeah.
But he starts copping an attitude at this point because he listens to her. He's like, okay, yeah, I've got a bum leg. I'm not going to go across this ledge.
Well, she goes across it and slips.
Yeah.
And he jumps up and catches her and pulls her back.
Oh, that's right.
And then he says, I owed you one.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're really seeing that kind of rom-com thing really start to develop.
And they didn't lean into it too much, but they did have the whole moment where he pulls her up and she lands on top of him, and they have this whole like little moment thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're cultivating this like whole will they, won't they survival relationship.
They make it back to the camp.
They do.
And she asks him if he's ever had, she found the green bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Throw them in the fire. The heat turns the sugar or the starches into sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's delicious, and they're eating it. And then she asked him if he ever had
some kind of alcohol.
It was like toilet wine or something like that.
Prison wine.
Prison wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, no. You want to make some? She said, well, I started a couple days ago. You want to get
she's
drunk?
like, I already did.
Yeah. So they're getting drunk on papaya juice or whatever it is and wake up hungover. She staggers out in the ocean and looks around, can't find him. And that's when he's over in the ocean taking a bath.
But they also had like a whole like little emotional scene.
Yeah, I skipped that part.
Yeah,
right.
so they basically get drunk and have kind of like an emotional connection where you start to learn that Schmucky McSmuckerson, his mom was physically and emotionally abusive. His dad was pretty absent. He didn't have, rich as he was, it wasn't the greatest quality of life when it came to human interaction and being raised.
Right.
And that's whenever you find out her story a little more, where she was previously married for 10 years. Her husband died. And as it turns out, he happened to die when she hit her breaking point. Apparently, he had a very bad alcoholism problem. She didn't say specifically, but it sounded like he was also emotionally and physically abusive.
Well, she said the night that he died, he went too far even for him.
Yeah.
So take that for what you will.
And normally she would hide his keys whenever he got messed up. But this time because he went too far, she kind of broke herself and was like, you know what? Here's
your keys. I'm going to pour you a drink.
Yeah. Turns out it was his last drink.
Yeah.
And so she kind of feels partially responsible for his death. But they have this whole like little emotional moment where they kind of
up to each other.
Yeah, they humanize each other.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure. And then
it's not a boss
subordinate.
Kind of
Yeah,
not that kind of thing anymore. Now it's more we're equals, we're humans.
Right.
And let's share with a little bit about each other.
Yeah.
So that was good.
And so then they cut to the next morning, like you were saying. She goes to go find him, and then
he's off on the beach.
Scrubbing himself off.
Yeah.
With some of them, tan muscles.
A
little less sunburn now. Got a nice little, like, low-key six-pack, nothing too aggressive.
Because he's down to 2%.
Like we all have.
Okay.
I couldn't help myself.
Anyway. So this is where I'm starting to think, okay, they are going to push the rom-com thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot more. She's seen him naked and got a little embarrassed by it. And is this when he comes over and says, I want to make you dinner? Get you out
No, that was later because they had that fight where he's copping an attitude and he's like, you know what, I'm going to go make my own shelter. And then he goes like 20 feet away from her.
Oh, that's right.
And they start arguing over something. But he's like, I can do this. And then he goes 20 feet away. He goes to throw a bitch fit in his corner and goes 20 feet away where you can still see her. She's right over there. Yeah.
I never.
And so he's trying to make a shelter, and obviously he doesn't have the know-how.
Yeah, it's totally clueless.
Piss poor. It's terrible.
Yeah.
And he's starving. and hungry, and he's slowly dying, basically. While she's over there, she's making, like, palm frond hats to protect from the sun.
Yeah.
She's making little, like, contraptions and all this stuff.
She's found a knife on the beach.
Oh, yeah, that washed up from shore.
And
conveniently.
Yeah. Foreshadowing. But she's got, like, some of the finest sashimi or whatever it is. Sushi.
Yeah.
I mean, she has really turned this, horrible affair into magnifique cuisine.
And this is when the turns table.
Yeah, this is when the turns table.
Yeah, because he's starving. He's heat stroked again.
Yeah.
Dehydrated again. And so he comes over and is like, hey, what?
Can I have some food? Yeah.
And so she basically does this whole play on words thing where she's like using the words that he previously used with her against him.
Yeah.
And is like, what are you willing to do for it? And that's whenever he starts trying to strip. She's like, are you willing to do whatever it takes? The way you told me? And he like starts taking his shirt off. Is like, okay. And she's like, I'm not you, dude.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Just stop.
Sit down.
Yeah.
I was making a point, not trying to get laid.
Yeah.
But eventually they do come to enough of a deal that she lets him eat. She takes him back in, gives him some water.
Yeah. Starts teaching him stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, finally, somebody's teaching me how to do things.
Yeah. And it seems kind of copacetic, or at least cooperative.
Yeah.
At that point.
Exactly. And he's still a little bit shifty, but he's at least acting like he's acting normal. He's acting more like a human instead of a boss at this point in time.
Now, is this whenever the first time the boat comes?
Oh, I think so.
Okay, because
well, the boat had come earlier when she was out. I think it was before he could start walking.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, we may have jumped ahead. I thought it was here that it happened, but she does discover that people are searching for them.
Yeah.
And well, actually, no.
Yeah, because
towards the end of the movie, we find out what it really was.
Well, yeah, but at the time.
But there is traffic.
At the time, there is boat traffic, and it looks like somebody's looking for him.
Yeah.
And
she decides to hide.
I don't want to tell him.
Yeah.
It's not time yet.
It's not time yet.
A little bit longer because I'm liking the way this is going.
Which makes you wonder just a little bit where her head's at.
Yeah. Once again.
Why is it not enough time yet? Yeah. And that's whenever I was starting to be like, okay, is this like some Stockholm Syndrome type thing where she's just going to kind of like cultivate the situation over time to make him dependent on her and have her fall in love with him through necessity?
Yeah.
Or have him fall in love with her, through necessity? Or what? Like, that's whenever I started first having questions. But then things start going pretty good.
Yeah, they're doing well.
And that's right before he asks her to dinner is when I was like, is this a rom-com? Like,
well, he wanders off.
Yes.
And he's kind of looking around and figure out where she's at. And he's working on something and he's looking around and she comes. Oh, the storm came up and they had to hide in the cave together.
They hide in the caves together.
Soaking wet. They take their shirts and pants off and they're body heating, trying to stay warm.
Just cuddling for warmth.
Oh, this is so nice. Anyway, she wakes up the next morning.
That's what I was expecting them to do. I thought they were going to strip naked and then like somebody was going to just kind of like be like, well, maybe you like, you smell less like sweat now.
Yeah. You smell more like rainwater.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
But no, apparently they don't have sex, which, But she wakes up and he's gone. He's already doing his thing.
Right.
And
she comes out of the cave hollering, hey, where you at? Where you at? Where you at, schmucky boy? And eventually he responds, oh, here I am.
Yeah.
Don't look over here behind this big rock. I'm going to cook your dinner tonight, get you out of the kitchen. I'm going to take care of you.
But it even seems like he's actually adopting some of the information because one of the reasons that they have to do that and hide in the cave is because the storm was so bad that the current came up onto the beach to the point that it destroyed their shelter and all the stuff they made. And so he actually kind of throws a little intel down where he's like, that we should probably go up to higher ground, make a new shelter up there that would probably be better, right?
Yeah.
And she's kind of like, yeah.
You're thinking finally.
Okay. And then, he's like, I want to apologize. Let me make you dinner. It's the least I can do.
Yeah.
Type of thing. And she's a little flustered. She's a little bit like, okay.
Yeah.
You make me dinner? What?
So he shows up with dinner.
Magically knows how to fish.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's what young was like. Is you going to make her catch the fish?
Yeah.
You gonna make her build the fire? Anyway, he manages to pull it off. Got the little, and he goes through the whole menu. It's like some kind of barramundi.
Yeah.
And he's got with some lemongrass, freshly picked seasoning and this, that, and the other. And I've got a mango chutney. And
I couldn't help but think that it would be so funny if he was like, yeah, I'm going to make you dinner. So I'm going to need a fire. I'm going to need you to get some fish. I mean, if you can grab these herbs, that would be awesome.
You mean like guys normally cook?
Yeah. Which guys?
It's just sometimes
you're a good cook. It's not you or me you're talking about.
No, but I know there's a lot of guys out there that are like, I'm going to go put some meat on a grill and call it cooking. Meanwhile, his wife's inside, takes care of the salad, the mashed potatoes, the dessert, and 15 other things, you know. Yeah. But he gets credit for cooking because he stood on a grill drinking a beer.
Mm-hmm.
I have cooked dinner. There you go, honey.
Meanwhile, if that's you, learn how to cook.
Learn how to cook.
Girls like that. Duh.
Big time. Big time.
Anyways, so he makes her this dinner. And yeah, you're right. He makes it very like fancy, where it's almost like a sashimi of cooked meat that's got garnishes. And he goes through this whole like menu of like.
Very nice.
Yeah, 2 to 3 course meal.
Restaurant. Yeah.
And so she starts eating it. And then it was quick.
Yeah.
She starts getting a little loopy.
Woozy,
Eyes start going foggy. She starts kind of losing her capabilities, and she just kind of lays over.
Starts coughing and spitting up bubbles. And I thought, she's dead.
I thought he was going to kill her.
Yeah, I did too.
And then
he just needed time to make a break with the raft that he's been spending all day building.
Yeah. So apparently he built a raft and was going to go through his escape plan.
Leave her there.
Yeah. And side note, if you didn't know, the ocean's really hard. It's hard to get out of when you're on an island like that. Like,
it's not a forgiving thing.
No, it's brutal. That's one reason why there's so many legends about it. And stuff.
Just wave after wave, and he's like, "Ha ha! I got away!" And that first wave hits, and he looks around, and his raft's still together, and he's like, "I've done it! I've done it!" Next wave,
you, Linda.
Slowly, the raft starts to fall apart.
Yeah,
he's underwater, and then as he looks up and he sees. What
his fiance. Yeah.
His fiance is coming to rescue him, floating down, and she grabs him and starts to bring him up and goes to kiss him and pukes all in his face.
Yeah. And sure enough, poor Linda, man.
I don't know how she survived it.
She managed to pull him out of the water somehow.
This is when he nearly loses it. We nearly saw all the popcorn come back up in a Technicolor yawn.
And I know you did it on purpose, Sam Raimi. That was so but basically she's literally, because she's sick. All right, she's sick.
She's been poisoned.
So she's
coming up and out,
vomiting aggressively, which is fair. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
But she's literally giving him CPR and then stops to breathe in his mouth and goes on his face. On his face.
What? What?
Much less, that part. That's the part where I was like, no.
She was going through mouth.
You just let me die. She's breathing in his mouth with her vomit-covered mouth. It's all over her face. It's all over his face. And she, with that, no. I'm going to put that rather than a DNR. I'm going to get that like tattooed somewhere I don't have tattoos. Yeah. If you've recently vomited, do not breathe in my mouth. The f*** is wrong with you? And she does it like 3 or 4 times.
It's a constant vomit.
It's consistent. It's crazy. And yeah, it's
she's
just
in the theater going, oh.
I'm like, no. Oh.
I'm sorry, I got to coughing.
No, you're good.
Oh,
but
that
yeah,
was the funniest part of the movie was right there when you were trying not to puke with her.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even her puking. I can deal with people puking.
Yeah.
It was the cuts to his face and just seeing this yellowy orange viscous goo just over and over. I'm like, quit aiming at his face!
Speaking of sand, please keep it off the man. Speaking of sand.
You could go forward, backward, sideways, anywhere. Just stop doing it there.
Oh, man.
So
my side hurts.
After brutally puking on him, he survives.
Yeah.
and is like, hey, sorry, I just meant to knock you out. I wasn't trying to kill you.
It's the next day.
Yes.
And she's like, it's okay. It's okay. And he's sitting there like a kid who's been caught with his hand in a cookie jar. I just wanted to knock you out. I wasn't trying to kill you. I'm so sorry. My raft didn't float. She's like, well, that's because you didn't use this kind of knot because I never taught you how to use that kind of knot. Otherwise, it would have held. And
Clue.
you really never did use enough of this fruit or whatever it was to poison me enough to kill me. It just made me sick. So we're okay there.
Yeah, apparently it'd take a lot.
Yeah.
So
in the meantime, I've made you some squid or some octopus.
Octopus.
A little bit of a...
What's some fish.
Yeah.
Calamari?
Calamari, yeah.
Yeah.
Made you some calamari.
Yeah.
Here you go. So he's got this skewer with little calamari octopus legs poking everywhere. And he's taking bites of it. He's trying to talk, and he's got little tentacles hanging out of his mouth.
Well, he takes one whole octopus in one bite.
Yeah.
Which, also, testament to how stupid he is. I'm sorry, but maybe this is just me. You can verify. If I've just tried to kill a woman, or quote-unquote knock her out, but severely poison her,
yeah,
I'm going to be a little suspect. If all of a sudden she's being nice.
A little sus, yeah.
That's not the normal reaction.
No.
And so, yeah, he just starts macking on it. And all of a sudden, he's like, and then,
froze.
Yeah, and then he's just there. It turns out, and
as soon as she said it, I knew what it was.
I
knew what it was as soon as I saw it on the stick. I went, no.
Yeah.
But she did.
She did.
A blue ring octopus.
Yeah,
and
which it's very dangerous animal.
One of the most venomous animals on the planet.
And I love that they were regionally accurate. Like around Australia and Thailand and stuff like that, blue ring octopus. Yeah, they exist. They're out there. And so it matched the location.
Yeah.
They didn't just come up with some random creature to be like, type of thing. Yeah. But no, they did it. And yeah, she's like, so you've just eaten a blue ring octopus. Turns out they're really poisonous.
Yeah.
You're no longer going to be able to move. It shuts down your nervous system and you can't feel anything.
Goes through the whole toxicology report of this is what's about to happen. You're not going to die, but you're not going to feel anything either because you don't want to feel anything right now.
And this is one of the scenes where I started hitting him. Because she is like...
She goes into the story about growing up on the farm and had this one dog that kept running off all the time.
He was always copping an attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so her dad told her, well, there's only one thing we can do.
Yeah.
We're going to have him fixed.
Yeah. Well, that's her solution.
Yeah.
She's like, while you're still...
Yeah. In ancient Egypt, they used to...
castrate the slaves.
Just the slaves to make them more docile and make them a little more easy to manage. So...
I'm going to make you a little more easy to manage.
Really easy to manage. And so he's stuck here, can't see anything, and she starts...
And to be fair, again, excellent acting by him.
Oh, yeah, because I thought he was,
The full, playing paralyzed, the full open eye, tears running down your face. That's a hard thing to do to make you cry on command, much less just, dead face.
Absolutely.
Like that.
And he did. He did. Schmucky guy did real good.
And he's doing this whole...
And then blood splatters up on his face, and she's like, "Oh, we got us a bleeder here," and she's got blood all over her. Terrifying. And she's working that knife.
Oh yeah, she strips him down, pulls his pants off, and is just working her way through. And then what does she do? She pulls up a
rat,
huge rat.
Yeah, this was a big island rat.
Yeah, this was a jungle rat. This thing was that big and thick.
To our fans in New York, this was bigger than the rats you guys have got. This thing was almost, a capybara. It was big old rat.
It was solid.
A big rat.
Yeah, and so she pulls it up and is like, "See, I didn't do anything."
Right.
And she throws the rat away, and she's like, "Next time, it's not going to be a rat."
Right. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness.
Which was a nice line.
That was a great line.
That was a good line. Yeah. I liked that.
And he finally recovers.
Yeah, he gets his shit together. They
doesn't talk to her for 2 days. He's just hammering things together.
Yeah.
She's giving him to do.
He's just pouting.
Yeah, just pouting.
Which, fair.
Fair.
Not gonna lie.
I shouldn't have tried poisoning the woman, though.
Also that, but also there were so many times that I was like, look, make sure she's dead.
Right.
Or make sure he's dead.
He couldn't make sure she was dead because he would have died. And he would have died slow and painfully because she was the only reason he was alive and was staying alive.
But he might have explored the island.
Well, he might have explored the island.
Huh?
True.
But he doesn't kill her. Nobody kills each other in this. And yeah, I'm like, this is the most twisted rom-com I've ever seen. And it just gets worse from here.
Yeah.
Because so eventually, yeah, he's pouting and doing his thing. And he's like, it would be helpful if I could use the knife to like do this stuff. And she's like, no, you got to learn. It's better if you learn without it.
Break a couple of rocks, get the sharp ends. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. And so then what happened next after that? Is that whenever she goes back, like explores the island again and we complicate the plot?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she ends up, he tries to explore on his own once, right? And she's like, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
We'll make a day trip of it type of thing. And it was very sudden to the point where you're like, why are you going with him?
Sums up.
Why are you going with him?
He can't get away. Why? You've already warned him of all the dangerous places.
So what's the deal?
Yeah.
And then, do they find anything, or what happens then? They brought him.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Anyways, so she.
Another day, she's out back again by herself.
Yeah.
Out exploring the island.
Sorry, we're jumping to highlights, babe.
Sorry.
Like, you're fine. So she ends up going to explore the forbidden zone of it. Yeah. And she goes into that area.
She was going to make him the best dinner ever because he'd done such a good job, and she was going to find the freshest fruits on the island and bring them back. And that's when she's out looking, and she's off by the little lagoon again.
Yeah. And then what does she see? Another boat. And who's on that boat?
Fiancé.
Miss Fiancé.
With a diamond ring.
That is a rock, y'all.
There's a big piece of ice on that girl's finger.
And they made a point to show it, like at the beginning of the movie, and then when she showed up again, it was this...
glinting, the sun's glinting off of it on the boat as the boat's pulling up in the lagoon. That's how big this rock was.
No, it was huge. And so it's her and the boat guide, basically, who show up and they're like, Linda, dude, we found you. Are you alive? Like, is my husband alive? Is he okay? Yeah. And you're just watching her face, like... break. No. She doesn't know what to do. She's like, now's not the time. You shouldn't be here type of thing. But she can't say that.
Right.
And so she's like, yeah, I'll take you to him.
Right.
Like, and then...
rather than hop in the boat and go over here to camp, she's like, no, let's walk up the very dangerous high mountain path again.
And then as they're going, she gets a little moral quandary. She's like, oh, let me tie my shoe.
Yeah. Be careful going around me.
Yeah. Sure enough, they go around her. Fiancé, some of the ground crumbles around her like it did to Linda earlier in the movie. Yeah. And she almost falls, and the guide.
Boat guy.
Yeah, boat guy catches her and is like, help me. You got to help me do this. And then it shows her stressed out. Linda's freaking out. She's like, and then it cuts.
Then she walks back into camp.
And she's like, here's your food, goes into the ocean, starts washing her hands and her arms off.
Yeah.
And then just kind of has this little existential crisis.
Yeah. Something's upset her.
Yeah.
And Schmucky Boy realizes it too.
Yeah. He's noticed that this is off even for her, which is saying something.
Because she, at this point in time, just lays on her little cot. And she's like, I'm taking a sick day.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean you're taking a sick day? We're not at the office. And,
yeah.
No, I just want to lay here. And he's like, okay, something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong.
Yeah.
And I think he honestly thought that she was starving.
Yeah. You think he didn't understand the gravity.
Right.
Excuse me.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, I totally agree.
And she doesn't move for like 2 days.
Yeah. But then it cuts to that night.
Right. It cuts to that night.
Yeah. It cuts to that night, and she hears his name being called on the wind.
No, it
was her name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Linda!
She hears it called on the wind. And sure enough, she looks out into the water in the ocean currents where she was previously washing herself off. And what does she see? But Fiancé
coming out of the water.
And again, we got that big rock.
Dragging herself.
Yeah, that was a good camera angle.
Big rock. Dragging herself. Big rock.
Digging through the sand, pulling herself up. And so
I was thinking zombie because the way she stood up, that
it was
did
creepy.
A real kind
Yeah.
of strange sort of body movement. She did real good. It was weird.
Yeah, that was the clue to me that this was in her head.
Hallucination.
Yeah, because you're right.
She got some more bad berries.
Yeah, because the way she gets up is very kind of alien, as she's kind of cockeyed and asymmetrical, and then kind of fixes herself as Linda's approaching with a giant stick as a torch. And then homegirl is like, "Why did you try to kill me?"
Yeah.
And then it turns into this grody, this gross monster-y thingy.
Yeah.
And like grabs hold of her, and then I did think it was pretty tongue-in-cheek, but it totally fits Sam Raimi when the creature, it's like grabbing hold of her and then it's got her, and it looks right at the camera.
Yeah.
And then it's like, rah! And
I jumped. I'll admit it.
You jumped?
Oh, no, give me one of those. Yeah. It was a jump scare, and it definitely scared me into jumping.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that got a giggle out of me. I was like, okay, I understand now where we're going with this. But then it still surprised me.
It was good.
So she's still racked with guilt, and then he's like, okay, well then I'm going to go explore and get us.
I saw tracks.
Yeah.
From another boar. I'm going to go get it because we haven't had protein in a while.
Yep.
I'm going to go hunt this thing down. Why don't you go with me? No, I'm just going to lay here. I'm taking another sick day. Okay, fine. So he grabs a big pointy stick, and he's traipsing through the wilderness, sees the hog out on like a beach.
Yeah.
And he's approaching it, going to stab in the back, got a good ambush angle on it, and he steps on a stick.
Sure enough.
Crack. And he hears, takes off running.
Yep. And then what does he see that this boar was so interested in?
Just a hand.
But this hand in the beach with a big-ass rock on it.
And it's positioned just like this.
Just like that. That was so funny.
It was like, oh, my darling.
Yeah, I even gestured to Mozart in the theater where I was like, that hand, though. Like,
that one. I mean, it was nothing but rock. That's all you see on the hand.
For sure. But he sees it, and he's like, oh, my God, I know who this is.
Yeah, he recognizes his ring immediately.
And he starts freaking out, and he's like, she's got something to do with this. This is when he starts turning real sus. And he puts the ring on his pinky.
Yeah.
And he approaches her where she's still kind of mopey.
She's walking along the beach. She's kind of looking to see if things washed up. And then she looks up, and he's coming from the other direction. He's just standing there staring at her.
Yeah. Well, this is one part where we find out his leg is fully working again because he starts sprinting. He was gunning it, and I was like...
Well, he caught her on it.
Yeah.
He said, why didn't you tell me fiancé was here?
But he played it smarter than I thought he was gonna.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna come tearing out of that forest and just be running after her, and I was like, you're gonna let her know.
Yeah.
You gotta play it smarter than that, and he did. He shows up, and he's like, how long have you known? And like, she's like, what are you talking about? Sure enough, ring.
Yeah.
And she's like...
she panics.
Yeah, she panics. And I don't remember all the dialogue, but I know it descends fast.
Yeah, she runs, gets into the woods. He chases her in the woods and then loses her in the woods.
Yeah, and this is when it starts to get a little gross.
This was a pretty good fight scene.
This was a cool fight scene.
Yeah.
Because, they get into it. He's hunting her, basically. And he got the knife.
Back. Yeah, he took
the knife from her. And so he's got it now, which now he has basically the power of lethality. Yeah. And they do end up in this scrap where they're pulling each other's hair out.
Oh, by the roots, it's like almost a scalping.
Yeah. And she loses a chunk of her flesh at the base.
Yeah, it's bleeding and everything. Is pretty good, pretty chunk.
Yeah. And so they're fighting back and forth, and she's holding her own pretty well.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what is going to happen? Because he's on top of her. She manages to grab hold of the knife, stabs him in the kidney.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, he had already gotten the thumb.
Oh, he got the eye at that point?
He got her eye, first. And that's when she grabbed it and stabbed it. Because he stuck a thumb in her eye, and it was about to pop out. It was really gross.
Yeah, you got to see... Keep in mind, if you're not a fan of gore and stuff like that, even with this... you watch the eye, like, swell and fold and move into the side of her skull.
Yeah.
As his thumb is just getting deeper.
So she's basically lost that eye.
Yeah.
And then he grabbed her head and shoved it into the mud puddle on the good eye.
Yes.
Because she couldn't see.
Right.
And she manages to grab the knife and stabs him.
Yeah. Stabs him in like the side of the kidney area type thing.
He's injured.
Yeah. But then he just kind of disappears. He takes his leave and runs off.
She loses him and then kind of figures out, he's running.
I was kind of surprised, and I guess it sort of makes sense because neither of them are like fighters. But
she was, because if you remember her audition tape, she's punching the bag.
But then why was there no punching in any of these fights?
Well, I think that was part of the reason why she held her own so well against him.
Well, yeah, no, I understand that.
Oh, okay.
But when he was on top of her, he chose to do the classic horror movie abuser thing of the two-handed choke on her throat rather than beating her face in, which... If you had gotten a rock or even just your fist, like just bouncing her head off the ground, not to be like cruel, but practicality wise, if you're trying to kill somebody.
But he's the spoiled little boy who'd never been taught anything.
Well, that's
and he
why
always had a bodyguard or somebody fight his fights for him.
Yeah.
She probably scrapped. Having an abusive alcoholic husband, I know she scrapped.
I still think she could have thrown some punches.
Oh, she should. She should have wiped him out quicker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only thing that bugged me about it was like, for him, I totally get it from the circumstances that you were just talking about.
Yeah.
It does make sense for him to not have that kind of education.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just really surprised at how much it was all wrestling. And,
it was total grappling.
It was total grappling, and I was just really surprised that, like, she didn't go for, like, a throat shot.
Yeah.
Or, break his nose or something like that.
Yeah.
Because you're right. They totally did establish that she had, like, taken self-defense courses and martial arts and stuff like that.
She had a clue.
Yeah. But she was still very effective. That's more just a combat choreography criticism on my end. But she does come out on top. He runs off. And where the hell does he go?
He's running straight towards the poison vines and bad bushes.
He goes to the Forbidden Zone. And when he goes, what does he find? And this guy called it. He literally did.
Thank you very much.
He just subtly comes over and is just like, there's got to be like a resort or something over on that side. Yeah. And sure enough, it's not a resort, but there's a vacation home. For
some Wall Street billionaire guy just bought his own little island in Thailand and just happens to be the one they landed on.
Yeah.
This is a nice house.
It's huge.
It's got pool. It's got bottles, plural, of champagne in the fridge.
That was a stupid amount of champagne. That was like 8 bottles of champagne. What are you doing?
Yeah. It's Thailand. I don't want to know what he's doing over there. So, that's a lot of
very
alcohol.
Fair.
But it's at this point we find out that first boat she saw wasn't looking for them.
No.
It was the caretakers.
Yeah.
Basically, you call them caretakers?
Yeah, or housekeepers, something like that.
They were bringing supplies in to this big fancy house because apparently billionaire Wall Street guy is going to be showing up in a week or so. They want to make sure everything's stocked. That's where she got the knife. It didn't wash up on the beach. The knife's going to wash up. It's going to sink.
Yeah. And this is when she really goes full bore. Like, this is when, even imagery-wise, like, her face is covered in mud, her eye is messed up, and she's just looking over her shoulder, her hair's all in her face, and, like, half-grudge style, just like, I'm coming for you. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
And, like, cards are on the table now. And sure enough, you find out basically that she's actively been trying to cultivate this faux manipulative relationship thing.
She broke into that house a long time ago.
Yeah.
And has been drinking fresh water. And
having fresh fruit. Yeah, she's been good.
So I kind of was wondering, is she really as skilled as we were led to think? Or was she catching all the supplies from vacation home and just bringing them?
I'm sure it was helping.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. The amount of fruit, like, during that period of time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she did bring a big bunch of green bananas, too. So.
She did bring a bushel of green bananas, but those weren't ripe. She was bringing ripe mangoes and dragon fruits and stuff like that. That, like, sure, you might find, like, a mango, but the odds of you getting a ripe, ready-to-go mango out in the wild conveniently by the time...
Consistently for 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way. And so, but yeah, he was too stupid to catch on to those kind of trends.
Yeah,
and
I wouldn't have caught on either. I mean, she's feeding me. I'm going to be happy. Thank you. Thank you again. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have eventually gotten sus. Well, probably once I got some food in my belly. Because,
somebody right here.
Yeah. Oh, and there was that gross scene where he ate the bug.
Oh, he did eat a bug.
Yeah. It's a while back in the movie, but it was funny.
It was when he was trying to live on his own.
Yeah. He found this water bug on the rock, and they did a great job of making it really gross. It literally like spurts towards the camera. If it was a 3D movie, it would have gotten like yeah, because he finds this water bug, grabs it, is chewing on it and trying to eat it, and he's just like he can't do it. And I was like, you better swallow. You're
hollering the whole time. Keep it down.
Yeah,
keep it down. Keep it down. I was like, no one's talking. It's you.
But so that's kind of what his breaking point was. Shut up. I was trying to go right past it.
Right. Anyway, we're back in the hotel. Back in the home.
We're back in the home. He's going through. She's already inside.
Yeah.
So she knows this house well.
She's sitting in the safe room watching all the cameras where he's wandering around.
Yeah, and she's going like full puppet master on this, watching the cameras, being like, "You like it? Oh, you were looking for knives? Yeah, I already took care of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently this is some billionaire's house, and, I had found it, but you were a little too stupid to fucking find it."
Yeah. There's all kinds of artwork and masks with horns on it and stuff like that. I mean, it's very
bull
nice.
Sculptures.
Yeah, very, very nice, wealthy apartment or vacation home. Yeah.
Mansion, yeah.
Mansion, yeah, on this island.
And sure enough, of course, like any billionaire would, they have firearms. So they get into it. Homegirl comes around with a shotgun and just gets him cornered and is like ready to pull the trigger. And then he does a full 180 flip.
Well, this is kind of when we have that whole Stockholm syndrome thing like you were talking about. And he is the one, it kind of gives the impression that he is now the one that is sympathizing with his captors.
Oh, you didn't think that was an act?
Well, he's doing a good job of, I love you. Let's just stay here. We don't need to go anywhere. We do have this place. We are making it. And it just kind of plays on her emotions that way. And I thought, okay, is he really? Or is he just faking it?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the whole time whenever that was happening, don't get me wrong, he sold it.
Oh,
he acted it really well.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the reasons why, as a viewer, and what I like to think is a healthier individual than the people that, these people, these characters.
Oh, you're definitely healthier than these characters.
Okay, thank you.
I got you. I know where you're going, but you're right. You're fine.
But the whole time she was doing it and she had the shotgun on him, I was like, if you're going to do it, you better pull that trigger.
Yep.
Because there's no way
he's going to pull the trigger, though.
As it turns out, no, she couldn't. And right as and you're totally right. While they're ranting and going back and forth, he's like, I love you so much. You show me the light. I understand now. Let's stay here. It'd be like a fairy tale. Let's make it like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
It'd be so good. Yeah. Throw some hearts in here.
Yeah.
And with her messed up eye, beat it up on him and all that, she gets weak. But not too weak to not be smart.
Still very situationally aware. She's aware of her surroundings.
Yep.
And notices
there's a horn missing.
There's a horn missing from that statue over there.
And sure enough, homeboy, while he was pleading for his life, just had this massive horn behind his back. And then they get into it. He rushes her and slams her against the fireplace.
Right.
And then they get down. Does he stab her?
He cuts her.
He does cut her?
And then he grabs a shotgun because she drops the shotgun.
Yes.
He grabs it. She reaches over the fireplace and grabs
golf club.
Yeah, like a 3-wood or whatever.
Sure.
It was a big golf club.
I don't know golf. Yeah. A driver or something like that.
A big driver. And she's got that and he's got the gun and he pulls the trigger.
Sure enough.
Click. Click.
Yeah.
Click. So she had a gun but didn't have any bullets.
Which, again, my immediate thought was if you go click even once and you don't feel it jam, I'm like, blunt object. Yeah. I'm going to beat you with steel. Right. You have a steel rod in your hand.
I'm going to kill you with a gun, but not the conventional way.
But no, he obviously isn't that situationally aware. He doesn't do that. He freaks out, and she swings the golf club.
Hits him in the shin.
Yep.
Hits him in the head or the hand. So he drops the gun, falls over. Hits him in
full body shot
right there in the breadbasket. Just boom, knocks the wind out of him.
And then standing over him, lines up his head. And this is when it kind of gets weird because she goes back, goes down on his head, and then she's golfing. It cuts immediately framed to where she's golfing.
And I loved it because he said at the very beginning, you don't golf.
Yeah.
And then he dies by
Golf.
And what is she doing afterwards?
Golf. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, it bugged me when he said it in the beginning of the movie, and then I was like, oh shit, they brought it full circle.
She's on the 18th tee box of some big fancy island golf course and is being interviewed because just a year ago, she was the only survivor from this plane crash. Her book is now becoming a movie.
Yeah.
And
she's publishing a self-help book on top of that.
Yeah, we're so proud of you. You've done so well. And that's kind of where I'm thinking she took the ring and hawked the diamond and
oh, yeah.
And that's how she kind of afforded some of her lifestyle to get the book written.
I'm sure she took the extra time, got rid of the body, hid it somewhere because she knows these billionaires aren't going to go searching through the jungle to find it. Let the creatures eat it.
Those hogs there won't even be any DNA left by the time the hogs are done.
They'll have it done. Even if there's only a few of them, they'll have it done in a few days.
Yeah, and she was found out in the ocean.
Yeah.
So they have no idea if she was there or not. So kind of crime scene, kind of hard to tie her to it unless you start fingerprinting.
Yeah, you'd have to, logistically, it'd be a nightmare.
Yeah.
And so she covers her tracks well. And yeah, she ends up getting found. She's successful now. She's having a great time.
Proves she can make it on her own.
Yeah. And then that's where the movie ends with, again, another reference to the beginning was she's having this awkward conversation with some coworkers where they're talking about going to karaoke. And she talks about how her go-to song is One Way or Another.
Yeah.
And she's driving away with her bird from the beginning of the movie in the back seat.
Cockatiel.
Yeah. And sure enough, that song is playing while she's just in this
like
old
Mercedes
school.
Or something.
It was some vintage car.
Yeah, it was sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty car.
It was a nice car for sure. But it was a convertible and she's just driving along. And then as she's going, she's just
takes a look at the camera.
One way or another, I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. Credits. Which was hilarious. That was awesome.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. That's where you have it.
I think we covered like a solid amount of it, man. That had to be like 95% of it. Yeah. For sure. So yeah, this will be our post. Are you good? Do you have any other spoilers?
I'm good. I think we're good.
Yeah, so this is our post-spoiler section of it. What did you think of the movie, Mozart?
So let's start with direction.
Okay.
Unbelievable, because I'm a big fan.
For what it was, absolutely, I agree.
It caught me off guard because it wasn't what I was expecting. And there was a lot more comedic element to it, but there was still some suspense, horror, gore. But it was funny.
Yeah. And I wasn't the weirdo laughing in the horror movie this time.
Everybody was laughing in the horror movie, yeah.
Normally, I'm the only one giggling.
Yeah.
Just sound like the psychopath.
All right. But it was done well. Acting.
They did really good.
Considering there are only really two main characters. There were, some NPCs.
Other side characters, but...
No big deal. But it was just those two.
Yeah.
Their dynamic together was really good.
Mm-hmm. And him playing a bad guy.
Yeah.
He did really good.
I can't remember the actor's name.
I can't either, but it'll show up right there. Credit to him. He did a great job. He played schmuck.
A sleazy,
McSmuckerson. Total.
Frat boy.
Yeah. Frat boy, 1%er douchebag.
Yeah.
Really
played
well. He did a good job of it. And the complexity of it, of seeing the transition of being.
Lots of emotional up and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And seeing the decline of he was top dog and now seeing just the ratchet down where it's like, you're at the bottom of the totem pole,
Still
dude.
Trying to fight his way up and realizing I'm not the top dog anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're stuck with a crazy top dog.
Right.
Woo.
She was good.
She was good.
Right.
And she acted it really well.
Adams, is that right?
I think so.
Her name is.
And so, but yeah, she killed it.
Yeah, she really did.
She did a great job showing her own progression.
Slightly crazy. And then normal, and then went back into that crazy pool again and took a swim.
Yeah, but she did a great job in the subtlety of her acting, in like the micro expressions, in her eyes changing, and the tension in her face.
She could tell a story without saying a word.
Yeah,
it's just really, really good.
Yeah, so she really pulled it out, and for making a Sam Raimi directed type of thing, they added a lot of depth to that movie and made the characters a lot more complex than I think I think they could have gotten away with shallower characters.
I don't.
Really?
I'm going to disagree with you on that one. I think you had to have those characters at that level.
Interesting.
Because you're already not liking the guy.
Sure.
You get him any more shallow, and then you counter his shallowness with making her shallow as well. You don't care about either one of them. And there's no point in it.
Okay, I can see that.
You cared for her because she wasn't shallow.
Yeah, you get endeared to her really fast.
Yeah, she did punish him by letting him sit in the hot sun and die of thirst for a day and a half, but she came back and saved him.
Yeah.
She scared the snot out of him when she gave him the octopus and pretended to castrate him.
Yeah.
But didn't. Had she
That
actually
was
done it,
psychotic.
yeah, but it was crazy. But she was teaching him a lesson. You are not the top dog anymore.
That's a crazy method.
Agreed.
Okay. As long as we agree on.
No, I'm totally with you on that one. But had she been shallow and actually done it, it would have destroyed any feelings and empathy you had for her at that point. And that's not what they were looking for, because you had to have that empathy because you wanted to root for her through the whole thing. Even when she had his head teed up, you're thinking, hole in one, baby. Boom. And then she's driving down the road and you're like, she made it. One way or another.
Interesting. Okay. That makes sense for a larger audience.
Yeah.
Because, I still would have, my perspective would have changed, but I don't know if I would have lost my empathy if she did actually cut his nuts off. If she had actually done it, I'd been like, okay, we've gone full psycho.
Yeah, and I think that's a problem. It would have been gone full psycho.
But she was kind of, especially once you get her backstory and all that, I'm like, she kind of feels driven to it, man. Like, he really pushed it. He tried to kill her once.
No, he just wanted to slow her down.
Yeah, well, he got puked on 4 times as a result of it.
He got his comeuppance.
Yeah, and there was a lot of goo in this one.
There was a lot of goo.
I'm not a fan of goo, which I guess that's a good thing because it made me uncomfortable. Right. But yeah, I was squirming in the seat a few times throughout it. But even the cinematography.
Cinematography was really good.
Yeah. One of the things I did really like about the cinematography was the weird close-ups. Did you notice that?
That's the Sam Raimi thing.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Go back and watch
it.
Watch Evil Dead. Watch Army of Darkness.
Yeah, like the sniffing and the close up right on the nose.
Yeah,
interesting.
Not a lot of people do that. It's kind of one of his little trademarky sort of things. You could almost pick it up and go, "Oh, it's a Sam Raimi."
Wow.
Yeah,
because I loved that. It really helps for, at least for me, being such a visual person. Like, it makes the experience of it a lot more visceral. Yeah. When it's not just like you're watching a dude like from here going type of thing, but you've got it here where, all you're seeing is the nose and he's sniffing. And I'm like, oh, he's smelling. Like, I feel the smell, you know what I mean? Right. And like when he's got the hand and it's right in there and you see that little bit of tuna in there, but you're just like, that tuna is the size of a car.
Actual tuna. It's a bluefin.
Yeah. But yeah, I really liked the close-ups that they did and stuff like that. I would have liked, because they kind of went away with it a little bit as the movie progressed. Yeah. I would have liked it a little bit more if it was used a little more, but that's just because I like that aesthetic. Yeah. It didn't take away from the movie to me at all that they did it or anything. Yeah. But it was really cool when we got to some more violent parts of it, that if they were close-ups on more of the gory factors, to like just kind of really emphasize it. Don't get me wrong, you see it.
Oh yeah.
But you know, same idea of like, I would have felt the pain a lot more if it was just like taking up the whole screen of what was going on, of the gravity of the situation.
I kind of liked it being further away.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Some of the more combative moments, you get too close, you lose that feel of the combat.
You think so?
I think so.
Interesting.
All you're seeing is just pain being inflicted. You pan back a little bit and you get both characters in there and you're seeing the struggle going on, not with just one person having something happen to them, but the recipient as well as the giver of the violence.
I guess I can see that. I mean, I do really appreciate, like in other combat movies and stuff like that, whenever they do long takes, where, like, let's say you see a hallway and you're catching a wide shot of the hallway. Good guys here, there's 8 bad guys over here, and there's a single take where you're watching him just demolish 8 bad guys in a single take. and it's just panning as it's going
Yeah.
to like show you the whole scene. I love long takes like that. But that's
Yeah.
one of the things that it
They're
didn't
hard
do it
to
in this
do.
movie. Yeah. And that's one reason why, like, the last Jason Bourne movie,
Mhm.
it bugged the fuck out of me because they did so much of the opposite. Where anytime there was a fight, it was really close up, and it was like half a second cut, half a second cut. It was jump cut after jump cut after jump cut.
For some reason, that was a big thing in TV and in Hollywood and movies for a while. There was a stretch of about 10, 12 years there where that was all it was just this jump cut, jump cut, jump cut. I quit watching stuff because it made me nauseous. It was annoying. It didn't make any sense to me.
And that was my thing, was I was like, I know fighting. I know martial arts.
Yeah.
I could identify this stuff, but you're literally so tight and cutting so often. Even I can't tell what's happening. All I'm hearing is...
Right.
Why do I care?
Right.
So, yeah.
How am I going to learn anything new if I can't see what you're doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But thankfully, this movie did not do that.
Right.
For what it did do, it was very effective in that. I love the makeup use.
Oh, makeup was really good.
The CGI.
Yeah.
The way they used both. Very cool.
Very cool. Music? I don't remember any music other than
there was
the songs.
a lack of that. And I kind of appreciated that because they're on a deserted island in the jungle.
Right. Yeah. It was more natural.
Yeah.
Waterfalls and rain and thunder and waves crashing, that kind of thing.
Yeah. A lot more ambient.
It didn't need the music. The ambient, that's a good way of putting it. It was the ambient sounds filled in the gaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree. And it's a criticism I've had of other movies, but I really appreciate in nature or space movies.
Yeah, where it's quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it really immerses you in that. So when you're just hearing those ambiance of jungle or rain or whatever, because that's the situation they're in, it makes it more real. I feel more connected to what they're going through.
It's more immersive.
Yeah.
Get really into it that way.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, overall, solid movie, man.
Okay, what are you going to rank it?
I'm going to, I think I already know. I'm going to rank it a good time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a bloody good time.
I know.
Because I want to go watch it again.
Yeah. No, I will totally watch it again.
There's an Easter egg at the very, very beginning that I've got to make sure I've seen.
Okay.
And make sure I didn't miss something there. So, yeah I'll probably take my wife and one of these days and go watch it before it's gone.
Yeah. And that's very fair. Like, I don't blame you. I knew.
See, as much as you were punching me and grabbing my arm during the movie, I thought you were going to go bloody good time.
No, don't get me wrong. It was fun.
Yeah.
But
I know it made you feel something because I hear you going a couple of times in the movie.
Gross is a feeling. I will give you gross. I don't know. It just didn't cultivate that, like even in Iron Lung, there's almost like this like lizard brain adrenaline that I kind of start to feel with certain horror movies where
you're watching the movie, not living the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay.
I knew it was a movie throughout. I was invested in the characters. The acting was great. All the accolades that we've given it are still totally true. But it was a movie.
Yeah.
I didn't get to that point where I was so in it that the lines got blended.
Okay.
And I was like,
And I don't need that.
Yeah.
I need to know, did I have fun with it?
Yeah.
And I totally had fun with this one.
Yeah.
I had enough fun that I want to try again and see if I have as much fun the second time.
Yeah. And I would it's like Until Dawn.
Yeah.
Like, fun movie. Great time. Throw it on at a friend's horror night. Like, you'll have a blast.
Yeah.
But you're going to be fine going home. It's not going to be a silent car ride.
Right.
You know?
Where you're looking in the back seat, trying to make sure nobody's back there with you. It's going to be a fun time.
Or like you're checking your rearview mirror extra because this guy made another turn after you.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I'm going to take the long way home.
Yeah. I don't want to know where I live, but I got to get home real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it was a very good time.
Yeah.
I will definitely give that. But yeah, it just didn't quite hit that bloody for me.
Okay. I'll go for that. So there you have it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we've got on this one. Send help.
Overall, I recommend it, man.
Me too.
That was a good time.
Me too. It was fun. It was a fun movie. So,
and especially if you love Sam Raimi, if you love his style, Army of Darkness, I lost the
Evil
name.
Dead.
Thank you. It's classic.
There are even some throwback kind of feels to some of those movies.
It definitely is. It is a very good time, and especially if you lean more towards Mozart's aesthetic and flavor for horror movies, right up your alley. A bloody good time. Go for it.
You'll enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, I still enjoyed it, you know?
No, I didn't say that. Yeah, I wasn't trying to say that you didn't.
Yeah. It just didn't quite hit that nerve for me. But, you know, I'm a little weird.
There you have it. So,
regardless, thank you all for watching.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for all of our national and international listeners and watchers.
Go Ireland.
We appreciate all of you and hope to find more. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things. We're on all the socials.
Leave us comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah. Link for our Spotify is going to be in the description. At ABGT Reviews is on all of our socials where we post all the time.
Yeah.
And feel free to interact with us. Give us recommendations. Ask questions, comment, anything. We love it.
Happy to hear it. Yeah.
We love to see it from all of you.
Until then, next time, stay gorgeous, you little freaks. We'll see you.
Be safe out there. We're right here, baby. You paying attention?
So, again, the missiles will be landing within the next 5 minutes. This will be our last broadcast. Farewell and goodbye.
Just look at me. Don't look back. Don't turn around. Just keep walking towards me. Don't.